is going on, everybody? Hello. Hello. It is so good to see you on our usual Thursday morning stream. Finally feel like I'm getting back into a little bit of a rhythm here, but you know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. I will not be able to stream on Sunday. So just FYI, at least not Sunday morning. Maybe I can try to swing a Sunday night stream, but I don't know. Maybe I'll hop in tomorrow. I'm free tomorrow morning. I'll try to make up for it, or maybe Monday morning, just to make up for it, because it's exciting times. I got to tell you guys, I have this. I was on the phone with Level Up Life for over an hour this morning, and we were literally digging in. He's much better at it than I am, but he was like literally digging through a lot of the DEC data on Ethereum and even on Hive itself. And we were looking through, and it's just like, man, there's just not much out there. And then kind of considering all the other stuff that's happening over the next couple of weeks, it's just exciting times to be here. Now, I know I didn't buy any Rebellion packs. I'm living vicariously through many of you, but we can see here that we are over the 250K mark. So this is very much exciting times for Splinterlands. I'm really happy for the team, for the community. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's about having fun. It's about, it's a game, right, to me. And it's a game and it's a community. We want these token values to go up. We saw a ton of DEC get locked up in the DAO. I think that we're headed for fun times. I don't want to say good or prosperous times because I have no idea. But in terms of fun, I think we're headed to a good place, and we're going to start to see SPS get burned here very soon. What that means for the SPS price or the SPS value in terms of how demand is going to relate to that, I have no idea. Obviously, I want to see a $10 SPS or higher, but that might be a couple years away. That might be a decade away. Who knows? But overall, I'm feeling very good about the fact that the pre-sale was very successful over the first 24 hours. We haven't even completed the first 24 hours. And even if we don't sell out the full 500K, I won't be upset, right? We passed my target. We passed Matt's target. Like, from here, it's all gravy. So that being said, what will be interesting to consider is if there's no more appetite for packs at this point in time in the pre-sale, what does that mean for the appetite for packs once Rebellion is actually out? Well, it's all going to depend. We're going to have to see where those card values go. But if some of those cards are like phenomenal, then that general sale could be pretty crazy. But there's really no point in not buying in the general sale or not buying in the pre-sale right now if you're planning on just buying in the general sale, let's say in the month of December, right? Obviously, there's a bunch of things that could change your mind. But it's just something that I'm considering. So let me. I've been talking a lot this morning. I was on the phone with Level Up Life for a while, and then Darkest Night called me like 10 minutes before this stream started. So we were getting a quick conversation in. I'm just gonna have something to drink, and then we'll jump into the comments here because I want to see how excited everybody else is, or bearish. I don't really care. However you want to party, let's do it. So Leandro, hello. You should stream every day from 8 to 17. It's hard to find long videos to listen. Oh, you know what? I feel like at this point I am streaming almost every day. Okay, so this is a weird way to start off the stream, but in a way, like I was thinking about, like I'm having so much fun with this channel. It's just such a highlight of my day, my week, whenever I get to like jump in and hang out with you guys. And the tournaments thing is something that I still feel so passionate about, especially with Weirdbeard gone now, and the Battle Helper kind of thing passed, and Rebellion with a new game mechanic coming out. I know I keep saying this, so people are just probably tuning me out at this point, but I'm actually thinking of trying to set up more tournaments that'll be live tournaments, not what's that called? Not anytime tournaments, but live tournaments like we do here, and then just scheduling them all throughout the week, different times, different leagues, in preparation for Rebellion, because when Rebellion comes out, the single elimination tournaments are going to be way better because you're actually able to use the tactics. So over the next 6 weeks before Rebellion comes out, I'm not saying I'm going to stream every day, but I kind of want to get into the rhythm of doing that. So I was actually talking with somebody who wanted to sponsor the tournament stuff. And for everybody who's a member here, thank you so much. Shout out to all the members on the channel. I've been saving all that up so we can get some cool prizes, and shout out to all the sponsors. But I really want to try to take this to the next level because I think Rebellion is going to make tournaments way more fun. You're going to get to see that second stage, and yeah, I mean, we'll see just how OP it is versus Chaos Legion. So that's where my head is at, Leandro. I don't think I can stream from 8 to 17 every day, but I will try to start streaming more on this channel if I can. Maybe on Twitch too. All right, so Kelia being sold for 48 cents. Oh, I've maxed mine out already. I don't even know. I think I bought all mine over $1, Leandro. So, Herps, what is happening? Dice is present. Gregory Levenfield, DJ, what's going on? Good morning to Gathering the Magic and BB Omega. BB Omega, thanks for tuning in. I know it's early for you out there on the West Coast. Hardy Stonefish in the house. Rebellion presale. Sales on fire. Oh, no. Okay, good. I thought I almost spilled on my laptop again. Virus is here. Dice 12 bought 1 pack. Rooney 207, Mystic Force. We got a good group here today. I think we'll have some fun conversation. So I have not bought any packs yet. Again, still considering it. And obviously, the longer this goes on and the more it slows down, the stronger I will consider it, because I really want that Grim Bardoon Smith. But you know what they haven't shared with us yet? And if they have, please correct me. They haven't shared with us the ability sets at each level for these cards. We only get to see the max version. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not about to drop for 1,100 packs. Or was that $4,000 for $4,500? I'm not about to drop that for max copies of these things. I want them only at where I think they could be valuable. Most likely silver. If I can stretch it to gold, that'd be nice. So just something to consider. I hope they can give that to us soon, actually. What's been crazy to see here is over the past 7 days and even over the past day, we are still continuing to see cards get burned for DEC. I need to go and find if I have any extra Gladiator cards, because then I can start burning those, I guess, and start collecting some of that sweet, sweet DEC. But let's take a look here and go to the rich list. All right. So we have... Man, this is so great to see. I mean, the Hive bridge, or how much is on Hive Engine, I should say, has been gutted. Remember when this thing was 1.2 million? Or 1.2 billion, sorry. We've cleaned out $500 million from there, which is fantastic. And then when you consider, let's see, is Tribal Dex working now? I think it is. Tribaldex.com. Pools. All right, here we go. DC. Okay, so let's see. Total DEC liquidity. So you got 385 million, another 108 million, 10 million. Okay, so what is this? We're closing in on 500 million DEC. My cat is doing dumb things in the other room. All right, so over 500 million DEC locked up in these liquidity pools. So you got about 250, maybe, right? 250 million, we'll call it, DEC that's just hanging around on Hive, being traded back and forth. Then you got the DAO account, you got the Steam Monsters account, which is where all the DEC is heading. You got the SL Cold, you got the bridges. The bridges have seen a massive influx of DEC, tens of millions of DEC coming in from other chains. That's always fantastic. Oh, shoot. You know what? I forgot to do something. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Okay. I think my audio was coming through fine the entire time, right? Somebody would have said something if my audio wasn't coming through. But okay, whatever. Let's go. Where was I? Where was I in the chat? Let's see. Let's go. I took the 5th off to open my packs. GFI game is getting ready. December 5th is going to be a holiday. You know what? I mean, if Land comes out before that, that's going to be another holiday as well. Put in a proposal. I bet people would support giving you packs and prizes to give away. You could probably get well over 1K in prizes. I wonder if we would have the support of that. I would need to check. Yeah, I would need to check and see with some of these whales on how they would vote. I don't think any of the whales hate me. They may be indifferent to me, but I don't think I've gotten on anybody's bad side. So we'll see. It's not a bad idea, Yvonne. What's going on, Luke? Good to see you here. DJ, I'm feeling some excitement in the community again. Yeah, agreed. BB Mega, you just finished. Oh, I didn't realize you were graveyard shift. Nice. All right, well, enjoy your time off, my friend. Gathering the Magic, how much do you think the promos will sell for? $1 for the rare and 12 to 15 for the legendary? I don't know, man. This is like, I made that video a couple days ago and I realized in preparing for the video that like I had no idea how to value them appropriately. The legendary one, you can kind of look at the previous legendary promos, but there's no rare promos out there that are kind of like a like or similar item. So I will say this. Let's do Untamed and let's do Chaos Legion and let's do rare cards. And I want to do it based on price. And let's not do summoners, do units. So the question you need to ask yourself is, all right, maybe Untamed, actually, you know what? We can jerry rig this thing specifically for the rare is the one I'm more concerned with because I like that card. I think it's going to be awesome. That being said, I think Mantroth's going to be pretty crazy too. Untamed. And what I want are rare cards. So if we check out the total BCX printed, damn, even the rare cards are printed at 75K. That's very little. Hold up. So 500,000 divided by 10 is 50,000. Okay, so we would have 50,000 max copies. At this point, there's only going to be 25K of this promo card. Yo, I mean, okay. So now let's take a look back at where the other things are here. Now I'm actually let's even throw beta into the mix. Again, none of these are promo cards. Oh, you know what? Shit. Let's actually check beta and see for a second what the print rates on these were. There was no print rate. What the heck? In print? Out of print? They don't have a print rate. Why? That's weird. Oh, never mind. You can see here. Oh, shoot. Dude, this thing is going to be rarer than beta cards. Oh, okay. So screw Untamed. We can go straight to beta on this. Look at this. There's a total of 50,000-ish BCX. Oh, man. Okay, so the highest beta rare is Cerebrus. $2.40. I think it could be well over $1 per BCX. Right? Because it's going to be, even if we print max amounts, it's going to have less BCX, or it's going to have the same BCX as beta. Well, not all beta. Some beta is like in the 40K. But you get what I'm saying. Right now, we're only going to print 25K. Oh, isn't that interesting? Very, very interesting. Okay, so now I'm like FOMOing myself into buying some of these packs because I don't want to pay $2 a pop. Maybe we'll see. All right, I'll just text someone back. Okay, so now if we're looking at beta from a print rate perspective, I'm going to take Chaos and Untamed out because those are irrelevant at this point. We're looking for print rate and utility. Now let's go to let's just stay near the top here. Boom, right there, Prismatic Energy, or like a Furious Chicken type of situation. It's neutral, so therefore you kind of you utilize in a lot of different scenarios. I don't know. I think $1 is actually kind of low. Ah, shoot. You know what? I don't like this. I got the Papa Bear Cup today. I want to feel excited, but I don't want to feel FOMO. I don't want to get people too hyped. I just want to share in the excitement. So, again, I'm not saying that it's going to be over $1. I'm just saying based on print rates of previous items, and keep in mind, beta has value on land, but it doesn't have as much value in modern. I don't know, on the scales how that plays out. Yeah. All right, so Virus said, I picked up 10 more packs from the market. Big buyers are trying to flip some packs for titles and promo cards while they are available, I think. Hey, that makes sense. I think we're going to see a slow and steady grind here on the pack sales. Guten Tag, what's going on, International Travel Channel? Good to see you here. We have Sinterklaas in Netherlands, who gives us presents on December 5th. Hopefully I get some Rebellion packs this year. Amazing. Icy Flow, Untamed would be a minimum price since it's leaving Modern. Not a good comparison. You're right. That's why I think it's going to be higher. Love the thought of new rare promo with Lily. We may see Dallin played more for the Cripple. Wait, does Cripple... I don't think Cripple can hit immunity. Somebody correct me on that. I don't think Cripple can... I don't think monsters with immunity can hit cripple or can be crippled. Icy Flow says, I'm guessing $3 to $5 of BCX. You know what? That's, again, I'm not saying it's gonna be 3 to 5. I just feel like one is low. International Travel Channel. I thought about a proposal. The DAO could support content creators for paying for equipment and also channel promotion. It doesn't have to be much, but a better mic could improve quality. Oh, wait, you trying to hate on my mic here? Dude, I use this stuff to put out music. Actually, no. Now I use that one back there. But I've used this to put out many songs with, thankfully, hundreds of thousands of streams in the past. So people seem to enjoy it. Sorry, that was a weird flex. But this is a good mic. Don't hate on my mic. I'm getting very defensive about it now. I think the rare will be at least 3 BCX. All right. What do you mean? I think the rare will be at least 3 per BCX. Okay, so Dice 12 is kind of in that same boat with Icy Flow. Aftersound has good equipment, of course. Oh well, thank you. Okay, so sorry, International Travel Channel. I got very defensive about my equipment for a second. I know it's not the best. I don't have a $10,000 mic, but you make do with what you got. Icy Flow always beats me to it. Yeah, there you go. All right, I bet if you opened a Chaos Pack right now, we'll produce a gold foil rare at least. Are you betting me to go open a pack? Dude, these packs are worthless. Somebody was like, they bought a bunch of packs. They bought 100 packs off of the market for less than $1 a piece, and so many of the packs were just worth 9 cents. Alex, I bought zero, and I sold all my vouchers before they started dumping hard in order to make sure that I didn't have any temptation. If not, I blame everyone else. All right, you're right. Immunity monsters can't be crippled. Okay, cool. FOMO before it's too late. Cripple does work. Correct. Immunity prevents cripple. Okay, you can get packs for 10 Hive. Nice. I will get a microphone one day. I don't hear the audio issue some of you have told me about. Dude, Gathering the Magic. So I travel with, like, I think the mic that I bought was like $30. It's not even that much. It's the one that I travel with. It's a USB mic. So obviously it's not as good as XLR, and like I have this running through a whole like audio production gig. But when I travel, I just use a USB mic, and there's some really cheap ones out there. How can you be immune to essentially have your bones broken? I can understand if shield. I mean, GFI Gaming, if you're coming in from a lore perspective, that's a Nate question. But I don't know. I mean, immunity is immune to negative status effects, and I guess cripple falls under that. Mic doesn't matter when you auto tune to hell. There you go. That's a good point too. We are mostly dudes here, and we all get defensive about our equipment. Dice 12 said it best. I was looking through. I'm going to share something with you guys in a separate video, because I don't think I'll just share it in a separate video. But I was going through my the analytics, and I was surprised to see like 9,000 unique viewers over the past 3 months or something like that. Because I was like, whoa, maybe the Splinterlands community is a little bit bigger than I was expecting. So the reason I went on this is because you said we're mostly dudes here, and that I can confirm that. I think like the channel has like 99 point something percent is identified as male. So that's how I got on this whole analytics thing. But the interesting part of the analytics is not the dude side of it, but the fact that over the past 90 days, 3 months, which has not been a good time in Splinterlands, my videos, which are primarily focused on, well, I guess there were a couple of the conspiracy theory streams, but I can't even imagine those getting a ton of views because it's just you guys coming to those. I don't know, 9,000 viewers, 9,000 unique viewers was fascinating. You sure it's not everyone else's headphones? Maybe. Gather the Magic. After I can give you some tips. Gather the Magic. I mean, look, guys, don't hate on Gather the Magic. I've never found or had an issue watching or listening to his videos. So, you know, it is what it is. If it's about the information, it's about what they're sharing. If it's good stuff, then you know, you'll deal with it. But that being said, Gather the Magic. If you are looking for equipment, there is definitely some quality stuff out there for relatively cheap. You know, under $50, I'd say. Well, they made a big deal about cleansing Cripple because it didn't make sense from lore and that bug it had. Well, okay, look, GFI Gaming, you're right. This is not a hill I'm gonna die on. So, I mean, if you want to take it back to the team and say immunity should be part of that, I'm all for it, man. Do what you got to do. But at this point in time, my understanding is that Grimbar Doonsmith is super OP because he has immunity. All right. So I think we're all kind of in the same boat, especially early on. I think that card is going to be quite valuable. And you think about the fact that, you know, you need more than 100 BCX to max it. I mean, that's anywhere from like 100 to $500 if you fall within the range of what people said today, right? $1 all the way up to $5. Oh man, it does make me want to get some packs. See, here's the problem. This is where things spiral out of control, and I'm sure all of you folks out there can can attest to this. The problem becomes, if I want to get 10 packs, it's like, okay, 1 BCX. If I want to start getting more than 10 packs, it's like, okay, well, you know, fine, 20 will get me a couple BCX, maybe jump into a pool somewhere. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, if I'm going to buy 10 packs, I'm going to 20 packs, why wouldn't I just buy 100 packs so I get a guaranteed BCX of the legendary card too? So I don't think I'd buy more than, oh no, 100 packs will only be 10 BCX. Okay, I need, my guess is that I would like to have 60 BCX of the promo card. I think the shield, I think it probably gets immunity at level 1, or we'll say bronze. I would say shield is probably silver. Void is going to be gold, and then that armor repair is probably when it's fully maxed out. If I had to guess, right, based on you know, how other things have gone. So if I only want that thing, like, armor repair is cool, but I don't necessarily need it if I'm, you know, going to be spending most of my time in gold. Then yeah, we'll see. Can I run a quick poll here, just regarding tournament stuff again? Sorry to make you comment, but it should be relatively quick. How many, like, what tournament level would you feel the most comfortable playing in? And sorry, I don't think I can run a poll through this. Or maybe I can. No, it's not as cool as Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. But, you know, silver, gold, or diamond plus. Because I want to be able to run tournaments across a bunch of different things. And the problem for me is, like, silver's cool. It's the kind of starter lane, right? If you're in bronze, I think everybody's goal is to get to silver. Gold is always the weird middle child, which I've neglected and excluded because it's just like, I don't want to be running 3 tournaments per weekend. And so therefore we just go to diamond plus. But I'll be honest, I like playing in gold, and I'm playing in gold now. So of course my bias is going to come in, and I think I want to play some gold tournaments, right? So I'm curious how many people out there are also gold level players and would want a gold level tournament, because while I can stretch into diamond, I get my ass kicked like all the time. So I don't think I can ever be truly competitive there. I don't want to hate on anyone's mic. That's fair. Oh wait, what did I skipped some stuff here. All right, so what you do is the opposite to what everyone else is doing, then maybe you get, yeah, maybe. Alex says, when can I use my land? May I buy something until then? Now? No. We'll check out equipment when I get back. Family coming up from Texas. Sounds good. Those cars are so cheap. Great deals on betas. I don't want to hit on anyone's mic. DJ saying FOMO. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. All right, so remember when chicken was $20? Ooh, chicken was $30. I remember seeing it for 34 or something like that. I was like, what is going on? With all the summoners that are coming in Rebellion, do you feel Chaos Summoners will still impact the modern meta? Yes. I think the team has to strike an interesting balance between making Rebellion feel worthwhile while not devaluing Chaos Legion. Because it's so easy to write Chaos Legion off at this point from a financial perspective. But if you start to do that from a gameplay perspective, I think a lot of people will just be like, what the hell? Like, now I'm really leaving, right? Now it's like, okay, my cards have already dropped 99% in value, but now I can't even be competitive in the next game or in the next iteration of modern format. So I think they do need to be very careful. Okay, so they're going to release 5 more summoners. Let's talk about this. I was going to make a video on it, but I hadn't really thought it through. So I'm going to do a live brainstorm with you here. There's going to be 5 more summoners in Rebellion, which means now you're going to have 3 rounds of summoners. And Matt already mentioned that there may be some common summoners. So my guess is this. I think you have 3 mana common summoners that are dual element with no abilities. They just allow you to pull in from 2 different sides. Then I think you have 4 mana or maybe 5 mana summoners. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to 5 mana. You get 5 mana summoners that will be the tactics. Each splinter will get one, right? And then you'll have the legendary summoners. It's pure speculation. I have zero inside information. But if I was going to design it, I would design it that way. Now, the reason for the mana is important here, because the fact that they're adding in 5 more summoners tells me, right, that they want to have some summoners available that are under 4 mana. Because if somebody's playing, let me take it back a step. Legendary summoners are probably going to be high mana. Your tactics summoners are going to be highly desirable and probably very powerful compared to some of the Chaos Legion summoners. So rare summoners. So my guess would be is that they would have to be a higher mana, 5, maybe 6, right? Therefore, in order for somebody to come in and play purely with ghost cards, you would need to have, for a specific rule set, again, Little League, you would need to have a summoner that's under 4 mana or under. So therefore, I do think we're going to get, it could be 3, it could be 4, I have no idea, right? But I think we're going to get 3 or 4 mana summoners, basically 4 or under, that end up being the dual element with no abilities. Maybe it is 4 mana, right? Because then it's just like, well, do you go with something that can bring in 2 units, or do you go with Thaddeus Brood that gives you -1 magic, -1 health? Then I can see 5 to 6 mana summoners for the tactics, which kind of put them on par with the Chaos Legion legendary summoners. And then you have your Rebellion legendary summons that I believe are going to be more than 7 mana. 8 at the minimum is all my guess at this point. Simply because you want to make them super competitive, but you don't want them to be OP. And if you put them at the same level as some of the OP ones from, what's that called? Untamed. I just think there needs to be a little bit of a power shift there, or power balance, I should say. So that's my guess. Now, that's a very long-winded answer to your question. Do you feel that the Chaos Summoners will still impact the modern meta? Absolutely. Because if you have to choose 4 mana between something that gives you access to 2 splinters versus gives you access to an ability that could be crucial to winning, like a magic, -1 magic or a +1 armor, like a Kelia, that I think is going to be way more important. One of the reasons Matt keeps on harping on this is I think these dual element summoners are probably going to make it easier at the lower levels. This is why I think that they're the cheaper mana, because they will offer the opportunity for you to use multiple cards, right? We got specific rule sets that require only ranged, only magic, right? We've had only melee for a while, but there's a ton of melee monsters. So there are some games where you go in and it's just like, I don't have enough cards. I don't have enough cards to use, right? For like an only magic game. So I think that's what the lower end summoners are going to do. The multi-element summoners is they'll allow you to pull like magic monsters only from each side. Now here's where it could get interesting too. Maybe, they really start to get creative with it, and it's just like they could get more specific on rule sets where it's not just magic only, but like magic only, magic and sneak, or range and opportunity monsters, right? So you could pull in, again, very specific types of abilities, right? So you'd have access to your entire range, but you could also throw a deep lurker in the mix. And that's where I think maybe they're going to try to go to make these rule sets even more specific and try to bring card specific value, right? There could be something where you get like only recharge monsters and a specific attack type, or let's just put it this way, only recharge monsters, right? And right now there's not that many. There's not that many in general, but we're probably going to get more in the what's that called? We're going to get more in the other rule set. The other in Rebellion, and then you'd have access to 2 elements at the same time, all of which have, some version or another of a recharge monster. Hopefully that answers your question. Also, just disclaimer, I don't know what I'm talking about. International says, just trying to improve the overall content for all Praetorians. I appreciate you, man. So Virus, at that point, you have a chance at a title, so might need a couple more. Virus trying to make me push. All right, 600 packs. Wait, Virus, are you planning on buying any more packs? Like, I would rather just to take advantage of a bonus. I'd rather just jump into something. I might even jump into maybe Bulldogs, because is he trying to raise funds for the Darth Squirrel thing? If I do buy packs, I would probably try to find somebody that's going a little bit heavier. 600 packs, 2K packs. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference, right? It's just money. All right, so Alex is in gold. Florian says, I never played tournaments. Wait, why not, Florian? You're missing out. That's where the actions say. Ooh, 2 golds to start off. You got a silver here. I see more gold, silver or gold. Okay, so Gathering Magic says never do tournaments. There's a lot of gold. I have not seen a single max, but I know that people participate in it, so I'd still want to do it. Voucher's getting a 70 to 90% pump in a week or so. Was the first decent SPL token movement Hive Engine in like 11 months. Money's coming back slowly but surely. Well, no, I would say that the 40% pump of SPS in July was quite significant. The problem is that the team did not capitalize it by delivering land in August, as many of us thought, and that they even kind of said. So, yeah, dude. Life could have been so different. I can live with the fact that they didn't have everything ready by June, even though June was supposed to be this massive month. But they did all the right things starting in July with the bot removal for Modern and SPS staking requirements going live. Had they just stuck the landing with getting land out by the end of August, the world would have looked so different. But they didn't, and I don't know if that was a catalyst for the change in leadership. So, all right, International Travel Channel says gold. Herb silver. Oh, I saw this already. DJ says gold. Gregory says silver, but I don't have the deck to hang with this crowd. I'm going to be excited for silver once the meta changes, because I think Rebellion is just going to offer such crazy stuff with dual element summoners. So my first goal will be, once I do start buying cards, maybe waiting for the dust to settle a little bit, my goal will be to try to get cards leveled for silver first, super meta cards ready for silver, so that I can start participating in tournaments and hosting tournaments and such. So Dice, gold is where the game gets fun. Diamond is where it gets expensive. So I agree with that statement 100%. The game opens up so much more in gold. That's why like silver is a good beginner level, right? Like novice and bronze is just, if you're just hanging out in there, it's like, what's the point? But silver is like, okay, you can start to get competitive. There's some abilities there. The meta actually matters rather than just the core of what, the summoners and units do. But gold is where it opens up way, way more. FOMO packs selling fast. Now go buy some before it's too late after sound. Someone just got a lot of packs. Better buy them now. Why don't I believe you? We were at 247 remaining. Although I do expect a lot more large purchases to come in. In fact, somebody just reached out to me today saying, all right, you lied. Alex, that's not cool. Rooney207 says, Chaos Legion is dead. Alex says it was never alive to begin with. Luke agrees. All right, there will be more summoners. Yep, just wait a couple years. Chaos will be fine, but not in the short term. I think, again, I've said this before. I think Chaos is only fine if the team can stick the landing on 2.0 by the end of next year. They like really have to get land 2.0 out by December of next year. I mean, well earlier than that, preferably, right? I think they're still shooting for Q1 of next year, but we haven't even gotten 1.5 yet. So 2.0 by the end of next year is incredibly important. Or just by the time Rebellion sells out. They really need to get that going to soak up all the Chaos Legion cards. Matt said there will be more summoners than ever. Ricardo said Matt says a lot of things. True. That's not just Aggie. All right, so let's be honest. CL summoners were hardly impacting the meta anyway. I almost always play Kitty, Yoden, Llama, Lorna, Myler, Camilla, Brighton Bloom 99% of the time. Well, as somebody that doesn't have any of those summoners, Mondroid, and I've used the Chaos Legion summoners to beat some of those summoners, I would say that the claim of them hardly impacting the meta is incorrect. But I will say this. If you do want to play at the elite level, at the highest levels, you probably need to have at least a couple summoners off that list that you just provided. So Mondroid says, if anything, CL should get a huge boost. Rooney says, sadly, but Rooney, when did you get so bearish? Or are you just trolling? I guess Lux Vega is technically Chaos Legion. Yep. I want to stack Inspire 3 times would be fun. Hawks is going for it too. Oh, really? Nice. It's cute. He thinks outside money is coming back. Who, me? Oh, Matt thinks outside money is coming back? I mean, I think you can clearly see from all the burned cards that we're just transferring value around. Now, I will say this. Let's see. How many? Okay, so this is what Level Up Life and I were looking at earlier today. I don't have a snapshot, unfortunately, from beforehand, but I wonder if I have a video that I could go back that essentially took a snapshot of these. What's going to be interesting to see is if any of these accounts, SL Market and Steam Monsters, have more credits today than they did 2 days ago. Because that would actually be outside money coming in. And I'd say this too. I know people are trying to be very hyperbolic here in their bearishness, and I respect that. But TerraBlock for ETH and BSC going down tens of millions of DEC also shows several tens of thousands of dollars that came in off of other chains. So while you can consider that maybe not necessarily like new money coming into the game, it was still money that had exited the Hive ecosystem, which is the only place in which DEC has any value or utility coming back in. So people on other chains used another token to buy their DEC and put it in, or they decided that the DEC that they had pulled out and just been sitting on in another chain was coming back in. Now, maybe they pulled it out of liquidity pools. I don't know, right? But either way, that was value that was no longer on the Hive chain coming back into Hive. Dude, I wish I could put like a do not disturb on these notifications. It's so annoying. Actually, I think I can, but then I'll actually forget to participate in anything. All right, let's go to pools here. This is down about 10K. This is down about 25K. All right, so we had about 25K come out of the DEC DAI pool. We had about 10K come out of, actually, no, only one of these was over 400K. I forgot which one. That I can go back to a previous video and see. Because we haven't had that much movement in DEC. I mean, DEC's been like 85+% of peg. So the impermanent loss there wouldn't have been as dramatic. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Hawks is going for 1-2. Dwayne said, hey, what's up, Dwayne? Good to see you here. I would say them not sticking the landing on 1.5 was the catalyst for SPS dumping, and Aggie asked to move along. Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, that is what it is. Alex says, you got excited FOMO. We still have land. Rooney's really going in with the bear stuff. I'm just curious to get your overall opinion. All right, so I believe in SPS, vouchers, and rebellion. See what 2024 brings. Well, I think land needs to fit in there somewhere because I don't think there's a flywheel without land. Let me put it this way. I don't think there's a flywheel without one or the other. So we've cleared out a lot of DEC. I was hoping land would have been that, and then rebellion kicks off the flywheel. But I'll settle for it the other way around as long as we get both. Oh, Dwayne, am I still rank 65-ish after sound? I'm at work. I can't check. Well, I guess we can check for you. Let's go see. What up, Grimbardoon Smith? Looks like a G. Actually, Mantaroth, my guess is you're going to get Mantaroth with those first two abilities at level 1. Shield, and so even a level 1 Mantaroth would be great because you get this armored strike ability at level 1. Again, just a guess. But I can't imagine like level 2, 3, or 4 adding 2 abilities. I've never seen that before. So maybe I want 1 Mantaroth. And the reason is because I think that armored strike gives him essentially like a double attack. That can be very valuable in like, sneak or opportunity rule sets. Where's the leaderboard? Okay. You said you're at 65. Is it the Azul username? Hold on, did they update this? Oh, thank goodness they put it down to 300. Yesterday, I could not believe that it only went to 100. But yo, check this out. 105 packs to be in the top 300. Not that that means anything, but hold on. Top 250. Dude, it's 105 packs. It's a lot lower than I expected. But this is actually fantastic. So... Oh, whoops, I'm looking in the wrong thing. So, what did you say, 65? There's VC Dragon. I recognize that name. Azul, no, you've been dropped down to 69. Nice. All right, so Chaos Legion will have the greatest comeback ever. Burning Event plus Land 2.0. DJ, I admire your faith. Immortalis and Astral are legit summoners. I've been really liking playing with Lily lately too. All right. Ricardo says, don't put bronze out of play. I am on 2K SPS game this month. No, I have nothing against bronze. I just think that like It's not fun. Like, I think the game gets way more fun starting in silver and then really opens up in bronze. Or sorry, not bronze, in gold. When will Splinterlands sell the DEC from the sale of Rebellion packs? Can you track this? So, Richard, this is a fantastic question, and this is literally what Level Up Life and I were talking about for an hour today, because that's something to consider. There's $400,000 worth of value, $400,000 worth of potential sell pressure that could be coming into the market that we would have to absorb. When and if or how that happens, I don't know. My guess would be that the team wouldn't sell this because this is company revenue, right? And right now there's very low liquidity. In fact, let's go to swap dot. This would be a, what am I thinking of? DEC, and then I think SPS, right? That's the larger pool. Yep. So if they were to sell, just fat finger market sell 450 million DEC. Oh, there's not even enough liquidity for this trade. Holy moly. Okay, so obviously they wouldn't do that, right? But there's 500 million DEC in the pool, 508. So I don't understand this. Not enough liquidity. It should go. It's just the price impact should be stupidly high. All right, let's go for 1/4 of it. All right, 110. Oh, there you go. Look at that. They'll push the price down 28%. We'll get a nice like 700 Splintoshi DEC again if they were to do that. Huh. So they'd have to sell this very slowly. And my guess would be, my hope would be, okay, two things. If they're going to sell it, they just set it up as like a market sell whenever we get to maybe like 95% of peg, right? That's something that we can flirt with and that we might see over time. But if I had to guess, they're probably going to sit on it until the next major demand event comes through, which would be land. If land comes in November, I can imagine them selling a good amount of their bag into that demand pump, right? How much will land do overall? I don't know, but considering that we need a lot of DEC for land, that's not there right now. So okay, so this brings in like an interesting kind of thought experiment then, right? Where are we at from like actual DEC being out there in the ecosystem? Let's go all the way to the bottom now. Actually, this is fantastic. So we have, I should do this on a separate video, but whatever, I'll just do it live in front of you guys because you'll double check my math for me in real time. Where are we at? Oh, I went too far down. All right, so we have, oh, this number keeps going up. All right, let me pull out the calculator. We'll just say 4614. We'll round up. 4614 DEC, or 4.6 billion DEC. But we can go to the rich list. Let me just go back a page. All right, so let's subtract out known quantities. So you got the null wallet, which is, oh wait, the null wallet's already excluded. So you have the DAO, which, so that's minus 687. See, I'm going to count the team out there as liquid because they could sell it. You have the team. Oh man. This is tough because it's like, just like, okay, there's so many team wallets, but if SPS starts, or if DEC goes back up to peg, are they going to sell out of SL cold? Right? SL market's going to be what SL market's going to be. That just facilitates the back end transactions. All right, whatever. Let's just do this for fun. Let's remove all the team wallets outside of Steam Monsters. So we're going to remove SL cold. So minus 359. And I'm going to say we have about 500 million in DEC pool. So we'll say 525 million is sitting in liquidity pool. So I'm going to remove another 525 million out of the 775 minus Terra block 193 minus 163 for the other Terra block minus 162. Why does this seem so high? All right, so I'm sitting on 2.5 billion DEC at this point. I guess it's not that high when you consider, okay, so 2.5 billion DEC, we know like Cryptomancer and Vuctus, they're all like waiting for land. So all of this, you can pretty much consider it ready for land. So what does 2.5 billion DEC represent in terms of land utilization? It's a little bit more than 30%. It's like 30 something percent, between 30 and 35%. So if we get that much land utilization, we clean up the rest of the DEC here. Obviously, there's going to be other areas, time crystals and such, that people can burn DEC. But if we're just talking about DEC staking, we are now at a point where we've wiped out a good amount of DEC. We can absorb what the team needs to sell for their rebellion, whatever, in order to do 30-35% utilization on land. I think that's doable. Again, does this start the flywheel? No, not really. Unfortunately, it just eats up what's already out there. We're not actually burning DEC or SPS for DEC. If anything, people are starting to burn cards for DEC, which is a major problem. Let me not conflate it. It's not a major problem, but it was kind of like one that we ignored for a while. So there's that. All right, you had credits up on the why we won't sell out day one video. SL Market had 1.21 billion and Steam Monsters had 2.05. Oh, thank you so much. Let's go see where that is now. So hold on, let me see your comment here. 1.21. I guess we're still there. 1.21. And then Steam Monsters had 2.015 billion. Wait, that seems too high. Oh, I think you were looking on the right side. So 2.015. I think you were looking here. So 2.015. Okay, so let's just say, what is that? 70 million credits? Oh, wait, that actually tracks. Okay, so no, this is right, because Level Up Life and I were looking at this. We said there was about $80,000 worth of credits that came in. So yes, we had about we'll just say $70,000 to $80,000 worth of value that came in through credits for this sale. Oh, cool. Okay, so we just validated a number looking at it from two different ways. Like I said, I was on the phone with Level Up Life earlier. We kind of estimated about 80,000 came in through credits. So seeing that here with the numbers previously I had sounds about right. Cool. Thank you for that, Herbs. I feel even better about myself now. Yeah, Dwayne's awesome, guys. Did you hear on the town square the question about the content creator promo card or mini set? What did you think about that? Oh, I loved it. I took a screenshot and I posted it on Twitter. I think I even copied Bulldog and Infidel in there. I was like, I love this community. What do I think about it? I think it's a very nice idea. I appreciate all the people who would support something like that. I don't think it's in the team's best interest. If they're going to do something like that, this is the problem, right? This is the problem in which I think Splinterlands could do better. Just personally speaking, if they're going to take advantage of an opportunity, they're not going to use us. We're already evangelists for the game. So they want to go out and they want to find someone else who's going to be an evangelist, right? In the past, they tried Waka. They tried, what's his name? Who's the boxer again? Oh, Floyd Mayweather, right? They're going to chase down Ali Straza, right? They're going to chase down big names if they were to do something like that. Would it be awesome to have my own card? Absolutely, but I don't think it does the team any favors. Now, here's the thing. I think it's worthwhile to, throw a bone to the content creators. It doesn't need to be in that way, but you know, however they decide to do it, I think there's a lot of value that can come in just to make people who are creating content for the game and who love the game actually feel, like they're being taken care of without it being some kind of like inside job or something. Like I don't like, I'm not trying to be bought off. Obviously my biases are very obvious, right? So like I actually contract for the team. So I'm not talking about myself when I'm saying all this because I want it for myself. I'm talking about for all the other people who provide really great stuff. Dwayne, Tails, Gank and Walking Keys, Bulldog, right? All these people who provide a ton of different perspectives into the game. Gathering the Magic's another one, right? So for them to feel like they're getting some cool value and recognition from the team is important, because I was on the My Pet Hooligan kind of town hall, or it's not town hall, but they were doing an AMA recently, and they were shouting out like all the different content creators and talking about like doing these different partnerships with the people who are creating content. And I was like, oh man, that's like an easy win for Splinterlands, right? That's such an easy win. Now, here's the thing. Splinterlands did a really good job in a way by creating Splinterlands TV, right? And you could almost think of that as something where like I joined that, Tails joined that, many other content creators had like an hour or something and got to be part of that. But for the people that are doing it on their own, being able to throw a bone to them, I think would have some kind of value. I don't know if it would be a content creator promo card, but what I would settle for, which I think would be awesome, is if and when they do another Gladiator card set, they could include content creators, because then they're not trying to raise value or money, right? They just need to come up with a new card ideas. And I think it could be fun for, content creators to feel like they have something built in game. There's no monetary value attached to it, but there's like this kind of, you take that evangelism to the next level. All right. So Ricardo says it's well established. We all believe this will win. Reality will be the deciding factor. Yep. I think people are feeling much more confident after yesterday. That's for sure. Yes, Azul. Oh, wait, I'm really behind on chat. 13 minutes. All right. Have to download the content, bro. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you, Dwayne. Again, Dwayne's content is what got me into the game in the first place. So much love and big shout out to Dwayne. Just a really cool human being. Did not get enough time to chat with him at Splinterfest, but hopefully we can do more in-person meetups over time. Aftersound, land is a necessary evil in the short term, land long term. It's great mechanics for the flywheel and SPS node. Another conversation for another day, as team doesn't know how to stand this up yet. I'm trying to understand what you mean by necessary evil. I can understand that land is evil because it's if you're saying that land is a necessary evil because it's literally killed the game's momentum for the past 6 months, yeah, land is a necessary evil. But we don't need land. I know, as weird as that sounds, we could be like every other traditional TCG out there and just old cards that you have end up collecting dust in your basement somewhere. Land, I think, is an interesting idea. I think it's innovative, but calling it a necessary evil is, again, I'm just trying to understand better what you mean by that. Dwayne, maybe we'll chat with you today around 1 p.m. Family coming through. All right, cool. So I'd buy so much if DEC dropped that far. Mandra would come through. All right, so, well, if they did that right before General, lots of people would buy again for General, theoretically. Well, again, they're not going to dump on the market. I think Matt is smarter than that, because then they lose value, right? If you do a market sell like that, then the last DEC that you're selling is not going for, almost at peg. It's going for 70 cents a peg. DEC is at peg. They may save for credit sales. Yeah, but so we were just looking at this. On your biggest pre-sale that you've had is $80,000 worth of credits that came in. They're now sitting on $400,000 worth of DEC, $450,000. So when's the next time that we're going to get a massive influx of credits that wouldn't lead to them also holding a bunch of DEC one way or another? So International Travel Channel. I heard about the mini set and I think it's a good idea. What do you think, Aftersound? Dude, I love it. Who's the one who posted it? Hold on, I have the screenshot here. We'll give him a shout out. Shout out. Oh wait, I did have the screenshot. Let me just go straight to. I still want to call it Twitter and not X. Oh, Wizza RDK. Oh, I know Wizza RDK. Thanks for that. That's a lot of ifs. Dude, this entire space, crypto, is based on a lot of ifs. The only thing that doesn't have ifs is Bitcoin. It just is. It's just math. All right, so yeah, I was looking on the right. Maybe we have a proposal for a mini set. That'd be pretty cool. What up? Anything new? I'll get a Mac copy of all content creators. That would be awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be on a card somewhere. If I get a card, I want the ability Double Trouble. It doubles your earnings from ranked play. Dude, you're just trying to get everybody to buy your card. Double Trouble is nice. What killed the game was the team's unprofessional FOMO and focus on useless stuff. Well, that definitely added to it. I would say that I don't want to say killed the game, but what killed the momentum over this past 6 months has really been land in many ways. I'm sure there are a lot of other things that happen behind the scenes, some that they can speak to, some that they can't, some that, I mean, stuff that I've heard that I'm not going to speak to, but it's just like, I don't know. At the end of the day, the moment Land 1.0 came out and the main focus became Land 1.5, we were doomed. Because, you know, in April, I was so excited for Guild Alliances or Guild Buildings 2.0. And now where is that? That's not even on a roadmap. That's not even in a conversation anymore. I'm trying to think of what else there was. Yeah, I don't know. It's just disappointing. Think about where Splinterlands could have been 6 months ago. Or where we thought we could be 6 months ago. Aaron says, Papa Bear, Max Gold for a legendary. Let's go. That'd be hilarious. We already, you know, the thing is, we already have an Archimus the Bear card. So now I have to do something different. If BB Omega is here, we'll do a Bull Daddy card. It's just this gigantic, or just this raging bull with gigantic balls for the, for how much risk it's going to take in the next coming bull run. 36 people watching. Let's do a proposal together for the mini set. You know, I mean, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I don't think that would pass. We're about to get a major influx of cards here. You know what would be interesting to consider? I wonder how open people would be to actually, oh no, then we're moving in the wrong direction. I was about to say, like, I wonder how open people would be to buying soulbound cards, right? Like if you had a soulbound promo card so that it doesn't add anything to like the card inflation or anything, but I don't know. I think that kind of gets away from what we're doing, where if you spend money on an asset, it should be an asset, not, you know, Magic the Gathering online or Arena or all that. Ricardo says, was Land actually a drag on what could actually be a much better game? I don't know if you're asking that. I mean, it's just the reason I say Land just killed the momentum of everything else is because the focus all went there, right? I wanted Guild Alliances. I wanted all the other things, you know, skins and cosmetics, stuff that they were talking about doing for Q3 that just never came around. And then we got to the point, I think Matt even kind of addressed this in August, where it's just like we threw everybody on Land, but that's not how you get more efficiency necessarily. If anything, it sounds like, you know, it didn't add efficiency, it added non-efficiency. So yeah, I just think, like, I think back to, I don't know what Hardpoint was working on in August. I don't know what Cryptomancer was working on in July and August. And I'm not trying to call them out specifically as they didn't do anything. I'm saying that they were put onto Land. And I'm not saying that they didn't add anything to Land. My point is that what other cool things could we have gotten in the game if you had gotten a month or 2 months worth of time from Cryptomancer, right? Could we have gotten some new guild buildings in September? Could we have gotten some new I don't know, iterations and innovations around rule sets and a voucher shop and all that stuff that teams have been talking about forever. But we're kind of living in the past here. So, I don't know. Get a Humper Day ability, throwback to 6 months ago. Level Up Life is here, dude. Level Up Life. What a pleasure speaking with you earlier today. You always make me look at things in a completely different way. BTC looks like it wants to go to 29K, huh? Let's see. Check my phone here. Oh, it is pumping. We are up and to the right. Let's freaking go. You know what was fascinating? Yesterday, Bitcoin stood still while the rest of the market, including ETH, dipped. So we are really hitting that consolidation period. In fact, if you guys will humor me for a second, I just want to go and see where Bitcoin domination. Oh my God, we're almost at 50% Bitcoin domination. Yo, all right. We're feeling it. Bear market in full effect. Let's go. I mean, but the thing is, we need to do this. We need to do this in order to move forward. So alts will bleed. All right, so can we look at where's the dominance chart? Yeah, see, we haven't been, so Bitcoin hasn't been above 50% in a very long time. It's the top blue line, but you can see here we're at 46. I wish I could take out all these other ones because it's throwing off the. There we go. Much better. So check this out. Bitcoin dominance. It's a slow, steady rise, but now we're flirting with 50%. We're at 49. This is the highest it's been over the past 90 days. Here we go. ETF is coming. I was on the phone with Darkest Night this morning. He's just like, man, I sold that, however much it was, like 70,000 SPS, and I bought Bitcoin. He's like, I feel good. And I was like, oh, you'll feel better very soon. But we'll wait and see. That's fantastic. All right, cool. Glad to see that is happening. I'm excited, guys. I really am. Splinterlands is like fun. The community is like in a better place. We're about to change the meta of the game. Hopefully we're going to get land here in the next couple of weeks. And again, that's just like a small piece of like what I'm actually interested in. I like seeing Bitcoin and hearing all the macro news. Very exciting times. All right. Where are we at? Sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but thank you for that Level Up Life. Land was definitely a drag to improvements to the game. Yep. All right, Tilly Tots. The more soulbound stuff we get, the more Web2 we become. True. Yep. So I'll take back my suggestion. Aaron Kennedy says, probably wouldn't have felt that way if land actually came out. True. Rift Summoner, what's going on? Will I be seeing you in Gold League after sound? Yeah, I'm playing in Gold League. The problem is I've like put all my energy. I put my energy to 0, so the bot like just uses up all of it. Whereas before I would always have a couple energy to use per day. So when I have maybe a little bit more time, I'll try to play more games here. Because you can see it's very few and far between. And I need the thing is I'm gonna need to do it at some point because I don't want to end the season in Gold 3. That would suck. So I will need to turn the bot off at a certain point and then work my way up through Gold 1, hopefully. But I should see you around there at some point. We all know it's probably a fake pump though. Are you talking about Bitcoin? What makes it fake? I mean, outside of the fact that all markets are manipulated, so everything's fake. Oh, it sucks seeing Hive back now, but I'm so glad I sold out of it yesterday. Look at D crops though, man. You know, I wanted to put some crop into the liquidity pool, and it never did. So that's something I should go do, actually, especially because Hive is low right now and crop is high. All right, you guys are gonna watch me do that. No, I'll do it later. Vouchers going back down. This is no surprise, because between literally in the past 24 hours, we've printed another 40,000, which is good for how many packs? Every day we print enough vouchers for 8,000 packs. Is that what it is? Yeah, 8,000 packs. So unless we start selling 8,000 packs of Rebellion per day, I don't know. You know what? That's still kind of possible if we sell out the pre-sale. But people are still holding on to a bunch of vouchers too. Make vouchers scarce again. Oh my God, GLX. How sad. How pathetic. I had a lot of hope after the split in terms of what Aggie and team could do there. But I'll be honest with you guys. Aggie's silence is so disturbing to me. And I know he came on and he addressed it. He said he got caught up in something else. But yeah, there's no way he dips out on the Rebellion presale and then barely talks in the Discord server for the project that he's now CEO of, and things are okay. Granted, I hope whatever he's going through may not even be related to the business. I hope whatever he's going through, he's okay, and it's not anything serious like health or family or something like that. But it does make me look at this project, and it's just people have been saying it's dead for a while, and it's getting harder and harder to refute them. All right. I really wanted to see what I personally was expecting and hoping for was for Aggie to give some kind of farewell message on the Splinterlands side and just say it was an honor serving you guys as your Servant King CEO. You're in good hands with Matt. I'll be focusing on the other side. And I would have expected him to go into the GLG Discord server or GLS Discord server and say something along the lines of all right, I'm here. You have my full attention now, or we're gonna take this thing to the freaking moon. All right. But we didn't get either of those, and I find it highly disturbing. So maybe you can understand why I didn't buy any Rebellion packs. All right, we'll get it. Well, I don't want to stray into tinfoil hat theories or tinfoil hat area, but just being honest with you guys. So you're just sticking to cards. Virus is saying, has Aggie been in GLG town halls? There has not been a town hall for GLG. They do their weekly office hours. Aggie has showed up in 2 of them so far. He showed up in the special one. Then I think he showed up last week where he said, I know you guys are looking for more from me, but I'm caught up in something right now is all he said. So Aggie's just coming to terms with reality. It's fine. If you're the founder and you got cut out, how would you feel? Oh, again, I'm not saying whatever he's going through is easy, right? GLX is the new CL. I'm just so glad I did well on my game. So my investors and team did not cut me off, but being a CEO is tough. I can relate. Fair enough. When's the game coming out, Rift Summoner? Or is it out already? Aggie has been tweeting. He just retweeted 3 hours ago. You can see what he is thinking based on his tweets. Yeah, but he's I'm trying to see. All of his tweets have been very Bitcoin focused, or I mean, nothing's changed. He's still very let's see. What did he retweet? Yeah, he's talking about Bitcoin or Grayscale Trust. I mean, he's into the same macro stuff that I am. I mean, this is why I think this is why I think Aggie is not wrong about us being, at the start of a massive bull run, hopefully. But the problem is, however he was running the business may not have jived well with what the rest of the board was thinking. So yeah, nothing's really changed there. But I don't know. I can't imagine what it's like if you get cut out of your own business. But it's like, even like the pre-sale, like I thought he would have jumped in, or he would have just said something in like map chat to be like, hey, let's see who's gonna do whatever. But all this tells me, and I hate to be on here like speculating, but since we're talking about it, it's just like all it tells me is that this wasn't like a happy decision by any means. And I don't know how long and how deep bad blood runs. So for all those out there thinking like, oh my gosh, is the game going to die? Whatever. Look, Gala's still running perfectly fine. The founders are suing each other. I'm not saying Splinterlands founders are going to sue each other. I'm just saying it's weird for them to be quiet. So Luke is saying, how's Golem Overlord going? You know what? I'm trying to be better about it. I try to check in once a day. I know that's not perfect, but I try to check in once a day and play the game. But I'll be honest, I haven't been paying attention to like Yixton's trinkets and all the different stuff there. So if I'm missing out, please let me know. So Aaron says, yeah, when Chief FOMO's quiet, it's odd. What would be the odds of Gank versus Dwayne on After Sound Show live? Best out of 3? I mean, they're both really good. I would love to see that. The game got delayed. The demo will be out in November in Steam. Oh, let's go, man. Let me know when it's out. I'd be happy to show it off to everybody here. Yes, I agree. When Bull tweets, did Aggie say something on stream somewhere? No, we haven't heard from Aggie. Visually, visually, voice, whatever, we have not heard from Aggie since the announcement was made. He's only posted a couple of messages in the GLG Discord. So there was a roadmap published yesterday for Golem. Oh, nice. Oh, I think I did see that ping for that. All right. Let's see. We've been on for an hour. I don't think I'm going to go all like 2 hours today. I think I'm going to grab some food and start working on some things. People who got early access right now are loving the game. Overall investors are satisfied and my community love it. Hey man, let's go. That's what it's all about. Very glad to hear that, Rift Summoner. I wish you nothing but success. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to dig into? I know we're feeling pretty good overall. I'm prepared for a significant slide in assets, SPS vouchers, maybe DEC if the team starts to sell. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't even been following what's going on Discord. Has Far Petrod said anything about land or when it's coming out? Or new Mav build? Let's see. Somebody just messaged me. Oh, somebody did. What'd you say? Oh, here's the new roadmap. If you're interested, I know we can't post links on YouTube. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I just need to like get my head straight on Golem Overload and what's going on over there. I need to catch up on a lot of stuff, I'm sure. Which makes me wonder, like, how do people come back to Splinterlands after taking like a month off, and you have, maybe a bunch of changes that happen? I mean, maybe these last couple of months weren't the best example, but actually, no, they were the best example. They were a great example. We got rid of botting. We tried to tackle battle helpers. There's a brand new sale. Crazy stuff. Always something new with this. Uh, hold on. Don't mention Discord and FARP. It's bad. Are you just trolling me or what? Hold on. Why? No, what did he say? I won't mention it, but now I want to go read. Wait, hold on. I don't know how do you spell Farpatrod? All right, you actually have me concerned. Gene Pool took a personal shot at Farp. Farp logged out. Been a back and forth since. Oh, yikes. Mav chat is toxic. I can't even search Farpatrod on the messages to see his history. Sorry, did I say Gene Pool? It's not Gene Pool. What is that? Getbone? Oh man. Well, that'll be fun to catch up on later. All right, hold up. Where are we at? Anybody else have some insight to this? Because otherwise I'm just gonna be quiet and read it the entire time. Just looked it up and he said maybe up and running is normal on 10.23. I need DEC to slide back a bit on land before land comes out. Just picked up a couple. Oh, nice virus. You're gonna have a whole kingdom to yourself. All right. Would you consider selling your BTC after sound to purchase more Splinterlands assets if Splinterlands suddenly goes uptrend? No, I don't sell Bitcoin. A month off. I haven't taken a day off since July 21st. Nice. All right. So we spent our DC on Rebellion almost like they planned this. Zero land for Rift Summoner. Got rid of botting is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I mean, I heard that there's still bots in modern, but the earnings are significantly higher. So I would say that the benefit is still being felt. You can get as technical as you want, but I think it's still become much better. Get one ticker match chat is toxic. War Chief Arbitrage. Whales panicking, selling. Get one selling hard, like $42 per BCX. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's some drama happening today, huh? Man, I woke up feeling all good. When did this start? Oh, did he attack Ahsoka? Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? I was gonna go grab some food and maybe watch something for entertainment, but this should be entertaining enough. Just catching up on the chat. Oh shit. Let's see. Started on 9:30 Eastern time. Okay. But if Farpatrod's no longer here, is his chat still going to be in there, or did it all just get deleted? Oh, yeah, Farpatrod's there, but... Oh. Okay, so his messages are there. Clearly, you don't understand software development or architecture. No matter how much you plan, there are always things that come up. Matt said early November after term a few weeks. Give Matt a chance. Stop to post about your holiday, which is an official post for Eric. Thanks. I'm not a fool. I'm really tired to be bullied. Look, you know what, guys? Shit. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that I know in terms of like the internal drama that went on. I can't talk about it, or I won't talk about it because it was told to me in confidence. I'll just say that whatever's going on right now is actually very concerning. So it's not just something to. So no, I'm sorry. I can't answer any questions in terms of like what Brandon's asking right now or whatever. It's just my hope is that Matt clamps down on whatever's going on. We cannot take the momentum of yesterday and literally flush it down the toilet because you have the community fighting with the team. Oh my God. Not even 24 hours of happiness for the Splinterlands community. Not even 24 hours until we get this. Brandon says, I vote to shut down Mav Chat entirely until Rebellion Mav Chat comes out. You mean land? Okay, so yeah, not even after a banger or pre-sale. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, hopefully, emotions will subside, cooler heads will prevail, and we'll continue chugging forward. I don't know how ugly it gets, but we'll see. I kind of want to read it before they end up deleting all the map chat. So, all right, guys. Well, the hype was fun while it lasted. I guess we'll go and see what the drama is all about now. But you know what? This is perfect timing. I am hungry. I want to see what's going on. And yeah. Let's hope cooler heads prevail and that we're not going to get any kind of craziness on this. And if you want to reach out to me, feel free to. Again, I'm not going to share a bunch of stuff, but if you have certain questions, I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Just not going to do it here. All right. Well, awesome on the pre-sale so far. Where are we at? Let me refresh again. 246,000 left to go. Pretty good. You're all in on decrops? Hey man, decrops is good. It's fun. I'm still playing. Okay, so sorry to bring you down. No. Dude, don't you don't gotta apologize for that. Thank you for keeping me current on what's going on. Again, I have nothing to do with any of this. Like I said, I know a lot of the drama that happened. And I was really hoping some of it had been moved past, but I'll just say this: I don't like. I have nothing against Farpatron. I just don't like him. I don't like him arguing with the community. So, because this community can be very personal in their shots, and so yeah. I don't know what's happening right now, but Matt, hopefully, or someone higher up will be able to get involved. Not even publicly, but just like this shouldn't be a thing right now. This shouldn't be what we're focusing on, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But wow, we have 58 people here. Did everybody come because we were talking about the map chat drama? Is that what it is? All right, I haven't even caught up on all of it. I've only read about the first 30 minutes of messages, so that's a good 3 hours in there. Top 1,000 SPS staker chat is 1,000 SPS is not that much. I feel like 10,000. At least you're playing in silver. But that's pretty much general at that point. I wouldn't mind a second Mav chat. Top 1,000 holders. Oh, that would be interesting. I don't know if I like top 1,000 holders. That gets a little crazy, and the long tail on that could be very low. I'd like to see something like even 10,000 is honestly too low. I'd love to see like 50,000, like somebody playing in like gold. Like if you're a gold level player, then there again, and this shouldn't replace map chat. It should just be another area in which people can chat. Although at that point, you're gonna have too many different conversations to follow. Basically, a VIP channel with team access, map chat relegated to just community posts, no team engagement expected. Yeah, but that's like, I think that would make a lot of Mavs who've purchased in the past feel a little upset. Although I will say this, if you've purchased, I wonder how many people out there have purchased 1,000 packs to be a Maverick or to have access to Mav chat that don't also own at least 50,000 SPS. Like, is that reasonable? Is that fair? Or fair expectation? Like, even if you sold all your packs at some point, if you're still holding on to the SPS, I don't know. It seems like it's reasonable. All right, guys. Well, this was fun and hype filled, at least initially. I do want to see what's going on, so I guess I'll get to it. I'm trying to think. I mentioned earlier I can't stream Sunday morning, but what I'm going to try to do is, oh gosh, what's tomorrow? Friday? What do I got planned? I may try to stream tomorrow morning, just to. Oh, that would be literally a stream every day this week. Oh gosh. But you know what? I love you guys. I enjoy hanging out. So hopefully we'll get some resolution to what's happening now, and maybe we'll see what happens. There are more than a couple Mav chat active members who sold out of SPL positions entirely. Yeah. So I don't mind the updating requirements for Mav chat, because it's like something that I know was a concern was like, anybody can come in and buy 4,000 packs, drop it off, or sell it on the secondary market, and then just be a fomenter of FUD indefinitely. And when you talk about this from a corporate espionage kind of perspective, that's a very low barrier of entry to be able to do something like that for lifetime access. That might be a little tinfoil hat-ish, but I wouldn't put it past anything in crypto, especially. So I think holding assets in the game, or at least SPS, is a worthwhile requirement to have. But yeah, guys. Okay, so I'll try to be back on tomorrow. I hope everybody has a phenomenal rest of your day. Yeah, I think that's it. Good stuff. I think there's still a lot more to be excited about. Let's just hope this drama gets resolved relatively quickly. But sorry, I've become very distracted by it because I want to know what's going on and how it's going to be resolved. All right. Peace. Have a good one.